Hey, let's try this one last time.
The lead is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Always fucking good.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Walker looking for an opening. Pass to Lamb. The shot's good on the...
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Van Vliet with a bucket.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Hornets trail by 6. Now here's Lamb. Outside, Walker. And right away, they with a three-pointer of their own. Walker's got... Here's Whiteside. No good off the front iron. And here's Charlotte. Whiteside to Walker. That's good from
That's all right. You
the assist by Walker.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation. Something they're going to want to patch up.
Well, you have to be able to trust each other on the defensive end of the floor. Otherwise, the whole thing is just going to crumble.
Now, here's Kid Gilchrist. The piece of... Goes like what he's from his offense.
And, guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hernan Gomez passes to Walker. And the shot falls short this time.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
From Van Vliet.
He's eating.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. They trail by 3. And now there's a timeout called here for the Hornets.
And he's probably looking at some matchups on the floor he'd like to take advantage of.
I'm interested in what he's seeing and then what kind of play they run coming out of this timeout.
I'm sorry if y'all see frustration on my face. I'm irritated.
So an almost entirely new grouping now for Charlotte. Zeller, who's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Williams comes in for Kid Gilchrist. Bridges, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Lamb. And a new group getting ready for Omaha. Daniel Tice is checked in for Whiteside. Chandler comes in for Jermichael Green. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton.
And I ask you, what can you do? This guy is phenomenal maker.
Parker outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And when you give Parker room to work his magic down inside, he knows how to finish with style.
And Tice gets it to go. Tice in his first 2 points.
There you go,
Tice. Trail by 5.
Where you going? Huh?
Outside, Walker. Oh. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Nice,
those
you gotta get in
defenders
there.
just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around. Block.
Curry's shot is off. And here's Charlotte.
Get that out of here.
And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Bridges against Porter. Chandler with the steal.
Ooh.
It's Curry outside.
Boom, baby.
From beyond the arc.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open.
Parker finds Zeller.
Get out of here.
Kick out to Walker.
Where you go? What are you going to do, Walker? Huh?
What's up with three? Charlotte getting another chance here.
This is where you got to put a body on the guy. His will is incredible down on the interior, fighting and clawing for every rebound.
Here's Burke. Offline with his three.
Dang it, Tice. You could have jumped
Trail
up
four.
and caught
Lets
that.
it fly.
Give me that.
Just wondering why the defense is laying off. Luckily, they didn't pay for their mistake.
And he makes that one.
And that's about as easy as it gets. Not many guys are going to blow wide open layups at the professional level like that.
Bridges with it. Now guarded by Porter. And Trey Burke gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Biyombo is checked in for Williams. And Omaha making a change. Harris checked in for Trey Burke.
Hold on.
54 seconds left.
Boy needs a freshman. Yeah, boy needs a refreshment.
Out. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Perfect defense. Contesting without fouling. Exactly what you want to do, especially deep into the paint.
Fast break now for Walker leading the charge.
Nope.
And two
Nope.
fouls coming up.
Nope.
Able to get that one to go.
Get that out of here.
Charlotte shooting their first shots from right in this.
And easy to go. They hit about 75% of their free throw.
And the first one drops. And so Walker nails both of them.
Encouraging sign there to see him knock down the free throw.
Omaha leading by 4. Outside Curry. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Pass to
What you gonna do?
Bridges.
Huh? What you gonna do?
On the corner, Eller. And Walker kicks to Parker. Just 5 to shoot. That falls from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
Yeah, it's a disappointing sequence of plays. Absolutely inexcusable turning the ball over like that. What you got to do.
Woo. Wow, miracle heave to finish up quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
He's excited.
We'll get right back to the action when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
They're just very aggressive on the offensive side of the ball, hacking the run this first quarter. A lot of trips, free throw.
The fans always having the aggressiveness is paying off.
So for Omaha right now, we've got Wilson Chandler. Curry is out there with Harrison. Then it's Porter. And it's Tice in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, good timing on the weak side to get the cut. You can't give Chandler that kind of lane to the back.
Hopefully that.
Here's Parker. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Got to make those shots. Not sure how he missed it. Defense was just okay.
Omaha shooting their first free throws of the night right here. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Here's Parker. The pass to Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
Yeah, and that's what you want from your point guard. Parker distributing the ball wonderfully on that possession.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kemba Walker helped, but it took some time to hit his stride at the NBA level. Finally became an all-star, but his team is rebuilding in Charlotte. Kupchak, the new general manager, and James Borrego is the new head coach. Guys?
A terrific player, D.A., for sure. Thanks. Curry outside.
I think
Charlotte in the lead. Shot, high post, and Parker gets it to go. The assist by Bridges. And nothing for Tony Parker.
Yeah, the mid-range jump shot is just automatic from Parker, especially when he gets the room to fire.
He sunk that three in the first. It's yet to make another one.
The Hornets rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now a 5-point Hornets lead.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points.
Here's Chandler. Makes the glass. Chandler got his second bucket of the game to go.
Right now, Chandler's activity is paying off. You got to put a body on him.
And Walker gets to Biyombo. Porter against Bridges. Passes it to Walker. They grab their own miss. Biyombo. And the dunk by Biyombo.
And a few more points tacked on to the lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
And that is a statement. We're going to keep coming at you hard, even if we've got lead.
Michael Gilchrist is checked in. Charlotte. Then comes in for Walker. And a new group getting ready here for Omaha. Whiteside's checked in for Daniel Tuck. Wilson Chandler. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Scurry. Parker is off.
You got to fight through things like this right now. His team needs him to shoot better. He's just had a tough quarter.
Whiteside, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
To the middle, here's Zeller. Looks good, is good. Bucket for 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the ball travels out of bounds. Last touch by Kid Gilchrist. Charlotte making a switch here. Batum's checked in. Here's VanVleet. Another shot, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. That's a foul on Charlotte. It's his first trip to the line. And he can't get the first one.
He can't free throw.
And he sinks the second.
Yes, in this quarter, the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now here's Lamb. Lets it go. And it's VanVleet with the rebound. Omaha tries by 6. And it's Whiteside off the drive. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Well, when you have a guy with that kind of size and the skills that come along with it, Whiteside, an excellent option on the interior.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another.
Why will you push him?
Hernangomez is checking for Sharp. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Batum against Whiteside. Charlotte, no good them either. A tight game here in Charlotte. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Well, even with the contempt, Whiteside's going right through you. That's how strong he is.
Here's Parker. He's got 7.
Oh, no.
Here's Hernangomez. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really, the defense fouling there. That's exactly what you need to do.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Williams, he's checked for Charlotte. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Charlotte.
I won't be on weight tonight because he's
to Williams. Lock at 6. Outside, Batum.
What are you doing? What are you going to do,
Batum?
Batum?
Free fly. Williams shot is off. Starting for Omaha, it was a loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Oh, I meant to do it for my
Charlotte takes
side.
possession.
I meant to do it for my
Now to see how
side.
the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Monday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics.
Oh, I meant to do it for my side. What was that bullshit?
You know they're going to be amped up for that one, and they'll need to be.
Get that out of here. Get that out of my face.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Oh my God, you trash.
Harrison's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. That's to Hernan Gomez. It's off his foot, and they're saying he kicked the ball. Burke, he's checked in for Omaha.
Huh? Huh? Okay, 2K.
Williams, that's for 2. Off
Get
the
out of
left
here.
out.
Is that off my
And
foot
here's
too?
Omaha now. Green passes to Van Vliet. Williams with the block.
Get out of here.
Charlotte
Is that off his foot too? Is that off his foot too? Asshole. What you gonna do, kid?
Outside.
What you gonna do, kid? What you gonna do, kid?
Hernan Gomez. A shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
This is where Willie does his best work. As I say, Kevin, he's really good inside.
That's right, Brent.
He's like a carpenter out there. Great floor awareness. Zipping the ball over to his teammates with ease.
Parker kicks to Hernan Gomez. Back to Parker. Williams from outside buries it from 3-point range. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 hits.
We good.
Parker really did a phenomenal job feeding that ball to his teammate for the shot there. His playmaking ability is off the charts.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Oh, here's Parker. 7 points in the game. 1:12 left in the first half. And Kid Gilchrist gets it to go in. Omaha trail 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking a lead. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Charlotte calls timeout.
We'll have a little intermission. Now we're having a little intermission. I got 20 seconds.
Some changes for Charlotte. Bridges, he's checked in for Kid Gilchrist. And Walker subbed in for Tony Parker. And a new group getting ready here for Omaha. Daniel Tice checked in for Whiteside. Chandler comes in for Green. Porter's checked in for Pat Connaughton.
I do that
and Curry
sometimes
subbed in for Fred
If I'm not ready, I'll just yell.
56 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Williams.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, it's funny how you see many, but this one sets up the defense well. No one takes over. Bang.
Very late and
the high
heavily
start
contested.
from beyond,
Still
they've
made
gotten
that.
away from shooting the triple.
There you go, Kimba. Where you going,
Walker in the
Kimba?
post. Burke covering. Bridges, no one around him.
Okay,
And
Bridges
shot's
can
good
shoot.
on the assist by Walker.
That ain't no.
Walker's got 4 assists now tonight. And it's Burke with the ball for Omaha. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Good.
Yeah, defense timed it out perfectly. Love the aggressiveness, and then they changed the shot's
No
direction.
threes.
Yeah, bad shot
No
there.
threes,
Trust
no threes.
is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yeah, just too anxious to try and make
Yeah.
something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you.
That's a shot he doesn't shoot very often. And now
What
it's a
point in no
9-point
threes
Charlotte
don't
lead.
you understand what is no threes?
Now Burke. Jeffrey on the block. That'll do it for the first half. It's Charlotte.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends, and Kemba Walker was the story in the first quarter. He had 2 points, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. Shaq, your thoughts on the
Got
Hornets?
4 steals.
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. You know,
2 more assists.
I'm impressed.
More.
It's what they needed, jolt they needed.
They'll be
Wow,
tired.
I never knew their bench.
Timbers.
Matter of fact, I don't even know any of their
That's
players coming off the bench. Man, keep going, bench guys.
And that does it for our half.
That's insane. That is insane.
Welcome back to Charlotte, the Duke Energy Center, the building in the foreground there. And we've got third quarter of basketball. You 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, he has been dominant as we expected coming into this one. Skilled and relentless.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Hernan Gomez. And there's Kemba Walker. That's Jeremy Lamb. And it's Batum in at the small forward. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. Fire for 3. Omaha, another 3.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Now here's Lamb. Right side to Walker. Feeds it to Kidd-Gilchrist. Back fall. Nice feed that to Walker. 6 points for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist.
Just in to kick the ball out as the defense collapsed.
He has got a lot of confidence in his game. You have to if you think you can knock one down from there.
Yeah, and let's not get on him too much, but that shot is also a little irresponsible.
They get it again. Right side, the pass to Van Vliet. Over Walker. And Jermichael Green picks up the foul. This is his first foul of the game.
Trying for it.
Charlotte leading by 5. And Walker kicks to Kidd-Gilchrist. To the paint. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Kidd-Gilchrist has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, it's like 4 teenagers at home over the summer.
4-point game,
Not enough
4-point game.
activity.
We got this.
You've gotten your rest. It's time to man up.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Biyombo is checked in for Hernan Gomez.
Down now.
Now, here's Biyombo. He's covered by Whiteside.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. From deep three-point range, the Hornets pull it in.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
Yeah, we've seen him make this shot work, but they can do better.
And here is Omaha now, following the miss by Kemba Walker from deep. And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Green. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And a wide open look for Lamb. And the jumper is on the mark. Omaha trails by 7. To the left side wing. And that one's good from Connaughton. Connaughton's got 8.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. Their last 5 makes are on the arc. That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And to me, this is why they're winning, guys. Unlikely players stepping up huge against a defense that's really nowhere to be found.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Charlotte making a switch here. Zeller's checked in. Harrison's checked in for Omaha. Lamb with the ball. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. VanVleet can't get it to go.
He seems to be forcing just a little bit out there. He needs to play a little calmer, a little smarter, a little bit more poised if they're going to win this one.
Yambo.
Get out of here.
Throws coming
I
up,
don't
and
even
able
care
to get
that's
that
foul.
one to go with all the contact. And the upcoming schedule, Omaha. On Wednesday, they'll continue the road trip, heading out to Atlanta to take on the Hawks. Then on Thursday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Charlotte making a switch here. Parker's checked in. Then for Omaha, Daniel Tice is checked in for
And one, baby.
And it's
And
Burke
one.
in for Fred VanVleet.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Omaha in their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And that one's good. Parker.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here is Omaha now. 7-point differential. There's Burke. His 3-pointers off the mark. And it's the Hornets ball. And here is Lamb. Passes it to Zeller. Up and in on the
I need
way.
to quit looking at the computer.
Zeller's got the lead up to
Computer's
9
like
now for
wagging.
the Hornets.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Burke kicks to Tice.
Why do we have both centers out there?
Second chance effort. The kick out to Porter. Off target from
Why?
outside. Charlotte leading by 9. Now here's Kid Gilchrist. He's got 11. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Why do
For
we have
Charlotte,
both
they have
centers
made
in the
6
game
of their
right
7
now?
attempts at the line in this. And the first one at the line is good.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Omaha. Curry comes in for Harrison. On the wing, Porter. Defended by Bridges. Buries it from 3-point range. Curry's got 8 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Back to Parker. Great pass to set up the lay-in. He's got 11.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Lamb. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Charlotte, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
At the line for your Hornets shooting.
First one falls for him.
Jeremy Lamb.
And Lamb drops them both.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And a deep three from Curry. That shot, no good. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. To the middle. Passes it to Zeller. Wants to get it to Biyombo and does. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And there's the call on Curry. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. For Charlotte, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Williams, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Omaha calls timeout.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Small forward.
Gotta get out of this. Omaha. Harris comes in for Burke. Omaha trails by 11. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it seems every season new records are set for the number of three-pointers made and attempted. It's proven to be successful, and of course, it is a copycat league. It's hard to know why it took so long for everyone to catch on, but now that they have, the effects continue to ripple throughout the league.
They sure have, David. Thank you. Selden. And the 3 ball is good. Selden's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Yeah, no question. It looks like they've rented out room along the perimeter in this ball game. And they're likely to keep doing this until the defense makes an adjustment.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Tice. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he got call and will shoot 2. It goes on Cody Zeller. For Omaha, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. And he knocks down the first one. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Bridges. And he makes both free throws.
Right. We're down by 10, boys. We're down by 10.
Hornets leading by 10.
Come on, Tice. Get down there, Tice.
Out to the right wing. Parker finds Hernan Gomez. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's got for 10.
And the play becomes so much easier with Parker pulling off moves like they're a true master at handling the
I knew that one.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is off. Charlotte making a switch here. Batum's checked in.
Going to the line.
Good on the second free throw. And it's Harrison with the ball for Omaha. Trailing by 13. Curry can't get it to go.
That's like milk on a hot day. Just a bad decision. Absolutely no reason for him to be taking those shots.
Here's Parker. And again, the Hornets missing. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Get that in one.
For Omaha, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. The free throw drops for Curry.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Good on both.
All right, good.
Hornets leading by 11.
Gotta get down there.
Outside, Walker, and there's the call on Chandler. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And go to the line to shoot 2. That's good from Kemba Walker. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Curry. 12 points for him. From past the arc. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Walker. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
Yeah, good awareness there to beat the clock. Now they have a break in the action to discuss some other things.
And so it's Charlotte. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player
who's got this ability to fire.
Yeah, that one.
Anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for Omaha right now, Green is out there with Wilson Chandler, and it's Connaughton in at the 2. Here's Walker. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here is Omaha now. Green, the pass to Chandler. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's a gorgeous assist. Outstanding at finding his guys in the spots where they want the basketball.
Charlotte leading by 15. Over in the corner, Williams. That time from Green.
He's been a little bit disappointing in this game. However, his team has his back. They need a little bit more help from him.
Out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for the Hornets.
I was hoping they would have grabbed it.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well. I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Van Vliet. Good, and it's Clue picking up the assist.
Had a little bit of
issues. Van Vliet's got 12 points here in the second half.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over. What a shot.
Softball that I'm using the stream.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter.
Softball.
And Walker kicks to Hernan Gomez. 9 feet out. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
I think he recognized the size mismatch. No reason to pass out of that. Just rise up and knock it.
Omaha calls timeout.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Marvin Williams. Whiteside's checked in for Omaha. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Wilson Chandler. Here's Van Vliet. Hornets with the rebound. Kidd-Gilchrist has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Charlotte leading by 18. That's a two-pointer from Walker. Will not go. This is off the front iron. From downtown, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Van Vliet's got 6 in the quarter.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Shot from 12. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Omaha trails by 15. Here's Van Vliet. And he drops in the way off the glass. Van Vliet's got 30.
Fellas, we can
and
make
those
this
close
comeback.
Shots are what you want him taking. They always have a great chance of falling.
Pass.
Out Walker. Pass to Kidd-Gilchrist. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Green with the block. And now Omaha. Fast break. Quarters running. Here's Van Vliet. And it's Omaha with another.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
They've done very, very well in transition. The problems have come in other areas, which is why they're trailing.
He get in there. And that's 10 points for Lamb.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
He can't hit that time. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Walker with a clean look. And a miss here on the triple.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there. possibly
They
leg
won
tired.
everyone, baby.
Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Van Vliet.
Yes.
And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Walker goes in.
Get out of here.
Pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Ain't nobody loyal up in here.
At the line for your Hornets shooting.
First free throw is
Kemba Walker.
Kemba Walker. Hits them both. Omaha trails by 12. From deep. Offensive rebound. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. And stolen by Whiteside. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Whiteside's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. And stolen by Whiteside. And now Omaha. Fast break. Green. No.
Trash ass
called on Hassan
motherfucker.
Whiteside. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Charlotte leading by 12. Now Lamb. Four on the clock. Let's go. And he hits the jumper for 2. Lamb's got 10 points here in the second half.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Charlotte ball.
I knew exactly that was going to fuck
And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat
happen.
Connaughton.
His ass.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
He gets that one.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Here's Van Vliet. Open the 3.
Van Vliet,
And
man.
so it's Charlotte with it. Outside, Walker. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Just increasing their advantage. And right now, they're in a zone on both ends.
Love their strategy, and they've been able to execute on it, building a huge lead.
Omaha calls timeout.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over.
All right,
Try to
3.
stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
Ah, that was good. God, that was good.
Now the presentation of our
We're already gonna
player of the
lose.
game, Kemba Walker.
As the ringleader of their offense, he has been on
I
his
will get-
game tonight. Spreading the ball around, keeping everyone involved, making sure the offense never gets bogged down. He's just giving them just what they needed at that point guard position.
In their last game, he was not the player we're used to seeing. That's in the past now. With this game tonight, he's right back to being the star we've come to expect. Now, here's Walker. Pass to Hernan Gomez. The jump hook, the putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hornets by 20.
Well, beating everybody to the ball, Willie doesn't always get his number called, so he's got to put in the extra work and find these efforts in the offensive glass.
153 left to play in the final quarter. Lamb with the ball. How on it? No good from Lamb. Omaha trails by 20. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Well, we
It
know
will
that Dr.
blow
James
my
Naismith came up
mind.
with the idea when he was teaching at the YMCA. But as far as skill development, Brent, some feel that maybe in the skill category that the USA has fallen behind a little bit. Do you agree?
I think what the United States is doing on that level between your late grade years and AAU programs in particular and your high school years, that they're trying to address this issue and get ahead of it a little. For years, there was a 10-year or 15-year gap about European players being schooled and being in institutions where they were basically young professionals from the age of 12 to 14 having school and basketball and being at a facility for just those things specifically. The last few years, there's been a lot of concern with players being more adept and more skilled here in the States. The change is coming.
Oh.
Drills it from outside.
And one team just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hornets.
The big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
Really,
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game of the squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kemba Walker.
Really liked the ball movement all night long. He was excellent at setting the table for his guys. Table for 4.
Bam, good.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
Well, you want to close the door on any type of comeback effort. This has been a vault. Ching.
You're right. No good from Selden. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance.
No shit. It's alright, we got next game. We got next game, it's alright. Alright. Got 550 out of that. Okay. God, I really wish I could get rid of him. Fuck, you're gonna go. Pat, stay in. Let's see if we can get what we can get out of this. Trash. Trash. 19-year-old point guard. Trash. Trash. Might actually do that one. No, I don't need another fucking center. Little bottles online. Napier. Ain't giving you no picks, so no. Really? Two-way deal. Never mind. I would have took that, but really? Top 3 protected. Warriors and a center for a point guard. Yeah. I need to change the settings. Fast lock. Okay. Damn it, I said okay. Injuries. Trade deadline. Turn that off. And that off. Okay, draft class. Magnificent. Is that it? Okay. Yep. I told her I'll fix the sound next video. But now, thank you. Now, you and you. And Will's that sound that we just got. Let's see what we can get for these three. Kevin Love, but that would take a pick. No, thank you. Hawkle. DeAndre Jordan, another dominant center. Lion. John Collins. No. I know this is gonna be a pick loss, but we're gonna do it. Just because they're nobodies, and they won't hold our team if we did lose them. So, got rid of that. Get rid of him, and that's a big upgrade to our team. Get rid of these two. I really want to get rid of Thompson, don't they? Ooh. Fournier. Might actually get him. Patrick Beverly. No. We're getting Fournier. Yes. Okay. One more, and then play another one. Where is that one that we do? You and you three. No, 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 no. Put you two. Damn, Rickles. No. Kyle Kugel. I ain't giving you a pick for somebody I already had. Justin Anderson. John Hanson. George Hill. Alright, we're gonna go with this one. Yes, okay. Now, we have no team chemistry. That is absolutely fine. Pockets. Ew. No. Ugh. Okay. We got CJ, we got Whiteside. Okay. Now, hopefully that will be fixed. It's not. We'll fix it right here.
Welcome to this special edition of NBA 2K TV. I'm
The 2K Sports.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Why do we have Pumley? I guess he was in one of the trades and I wasn't looking. Okay then. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, this is gonna be wonderful. So, with this loading screen, how has everybody been? Because apparently now it's starting to actually work better after I made like 3 different freaking streams. Oh. 82%. What's today? Saturday. Anime came on tonight. I was trying to think of what was recording on my thing. That's what it was. Okay.
This is 2K Sports, broadcast from Atlanta as the Hawks take it to the hardwood. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony, Chris. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And, of course, Justin Anderson. We'll see how they continue to fare without him.
And Kevin, he was an important player.
He's feeling that on now,
I think more than people give him credit for. And that's not to say the trade was a mistake, but this is a guy they'll miss.
And a look at the starters for Omaha. We've got Evan Fournier. McCollum is out there with Whiteside, and it's Tice in at the 4.
McCollum is a natural leader, strong guy both in the locker room and on the court, a guy you want to build around.
Now, here's Collins. Glenn, good.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Here's McCollum. And good, 2 points.
And this is why McCollum is an all-star caliber player. Possesses the ability to score on intense defense.
Young dishes to Bazemore. Prince kicks it to Bazemore. It's Young on the wing. Shot from 16, and he hits the jump shot. Young's got his first bucket of the night.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Atlanta gets called for the foul. For Omaha, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And so McCollum nails both of them.
Great pickup for us.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Prince outside. Bazemore passes to Len. Prince outside. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Fournier. Here's Tice. Count it.
Good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now here's Bazemore. Shoots. And the shot no good, a bit short. And White's got the ball here for Omaha. 4-point game. That one falls.
Executing the plan here early. Still haven't missed a shot.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Bazemore finds Len. In the corner, Collins with it. Young outside. 6 to shoot. To the inside. And stolen by White. Here's Van Vliet. And it's off from 3-point range. A slow start for Atlanta in this one. They trail by 6. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
You know, a poor shooting night. I just got the sense they didn't work hard enough to get good looks.
Yeah, baby.
I mean, this is what happens when you don't make the extra pass. Your field goal percentage can go south.
And here's Young following Evan Fournier's 3. Young dishes to Bazemore. Prince kicks it to Bazemore. Here's Young. Can they get it? Omaha with the rebound. And now Omaha, fast break. McCollum with the ball. Fournier against Prince. Fournier's shot is off.
That's just a quick move to the 10 and an even quicker reaction by the D to stop him there.
Fournier against Prince. Shot by Collins, no good. And Whiteside's got the ball here for Omaha. McCollum, no good.
Can't jump shoot.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
Come on now. What are you doing?
Now, here's Young.
What are you going to do, Young?
To Collins. Back to Young. And here's Whiteside. Fournier, that's for 2. And again, no good by Omaha.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
So sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. 5 on the clock. Len down low. Whiteside's there. Good.
Look at that. Just a great all-around play. Getting into position for the offensive rebound. Finishing strong on the putback.
Here's McCollum. Tries again. Whiteside, no good.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing. Those 2 things that he possesses.
Catching up on the changes for Omaha. Now he's checked in for Evan Fournier. Matt Connaughton comes in for C.J. McCollum. And Curry subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. The Hawks shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And the comparisons to Steph Curry, it's understandable. Young's shooting ability is off the chart.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Atlanta. And Omaha also making a change. Anderson's checked in. So timeout called here, the first for Omaha. Hawks making a switch here. Harrison's checked in. And it's still early in the year, but already some trends developing as we check out the new power rankings. You look at the Nuggets. They're playing really well, moving up now to the top spot in our rankings.
Well, I think for Omaha, they've had an interesting start to the year. Lately, they've put together some nice wins, and you get the general sense that their confidence is growing.
The Hawks trail by 5. It's Vince Carter on the wing.
Oh, man, Vince.
To the middle. It's tipped. Powell with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Kim time it on that one. Curry's got his first points in this one.
If you see me look up over the camera, it's to see my TV.
And the Hawks with possession here. Harrison passes to Mozgov. Vince Carter on the wing. Kicks it to Dedmon. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
Nice job to get to the rack before the D could get any help in the post.
Here's Powell. Mozgov grabs the board. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Lloyd Pierce. It's the first matchup of the season against this team, and he knows that they have great shot blocking. But he did say we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Put the bigs in high pick-and-roll situations. Shoot the jumper with confidence. They feel that's the key, Kevin.
David thinks sounds like he's prepped his guys on how to handle this opposing defense.
And no surprise there, because they're facing a team that can win games with its defense. They are an aggressive bunch from the start.
Well, look, you can play with pace, you can play with speed, and still be patient. And that's what this team is going to have to do against this aggressive D. They can't force things. They've got to play smart and in control.
And there's the pass to Dedmon. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Oh, it's a confidence shaker when you can't hit a wide open three like that.
From deep three-point range, it's no good.
And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
Let's not lie. He has the skills to do it. We've seen that. But you still like to work for something close.
Here's Harrison. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And that's good. Vince Carter through. And that makes it a tie ball game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
I've never seen him do
Omaha
that.
calls timeout.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
This is the dilemma as a coach. You wonder, do I need to call a timeout here? Do I need to settle these guys down? Should I let them play through it?
Omaha making a switch here. Blakeney's checked in. Anderson can't get it to go.
Even that close to the bucket, that's a very tough finish in that kind of traffic.
Knocked away. Harrison kicks to Carter. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass.
Yeah, boys.
Omaha shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He misses the free throw.
Get them all.
That's off as well.
Apparently, I can't get any of them.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Harrison kicks to Carter. Sinks the three-pointer. Carter's got 6.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual.
He wasn't even contested.
And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 14-2 run here. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and he gets it to go.
He just exploited the size mismatch, and he's getting easy looks tonight.
Here's Blakeney. Dedmon with the block.
That out of here.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will
get that out of here.
Harrison kicks to Carter. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now a 7-point Hawks lead.
Oh, fruitful possession. Just doing what they can to extend the lead.
That's what you have to do. Stay in the moment. Keep grinding.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing up. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
And really, for the whole first quarter, they've maintained their intensity. Let's see how long they can sustain it.
So for Omaha right now, they've got Seth Curry. And it's Tice in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Carter outside. To the paint. Here's Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you
That's all I
very
can really
much.
do,
And
my
sails in for the flush.
Well, that's just a good example of why the score is what it is. I mean, they need to protect the rim a lot better than that.
Pass the Cardinals. Omaha with the rebound. Connaughton passes to Anderson. Here's Blakeney over Dedmon, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Knocked loose. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Connaughton. Finishes the puck with a slam.
I tell you, they're down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
The Hawks leading by 5. Harrison kicks to Mozgov.
What are you going to be doing, Mozgov?
Carter outside. Anderson with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No swing hit from him. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
He got pretty much a free run to the hoop right there. They might just count those as automatic points.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Well, the pace right now, that's being dictated to them. They have to try to get it back to their tempo, to their style again.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Young outside. Prince against Fournier. Here's Collins. Atlanta again missing. Omaha trails by 3. Van Vliet passes to Whiteside.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Yeah. Omaha shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That free throw, no good. He's off on the second. And it's the Hawks' ball. Young in the corner. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Last outing for Omaha, it was a loss to the Hornets. Fournier for 3. Bazemore grabs the miss. Atop the key, Prince. Trying to end the drought, and he gets it to go. Hitting off the rim. Prince has got his first basket. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The basket by McCollum.
You got to appreciate the confidence of McCollum. Isn't scared of going down in the pinks amongst the trees.
The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Young. To the inside. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, phenomenal alley slam.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Van Vliet kicks to Anderson. And it's all evened up. Anderson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now Young. Again, the Hawks score.
And the thing about Young's jumper, it's almost intimidating. And that unlocks so many other options for him.
Not a green light, baby. Not a green light.
Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the night.
That was all about the assist. Great pass to set up the shot.
And Bazemore kicks to Collins. Young outside. Back to Collins. Young outside.
Give me that.
Size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that rebound.
And oh, here we go. McCollum got it. The break chance.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Omaha. Daniel Tice comes in for Anderson. And Norman Powell subbed in for McCollum. Len against Whiteside. Len passes to Prince. Back to Len. And stolen by Whiteside. Fournier gets a wide open look, and it's Omaha with another. The Hawks trail by 3. Poked away. Glenn finds Bazemore, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
That's a 2 from Powell. Rebound by the Hawks.
Nice job, man.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation, Coach, right there.
Damn it.
That should be an interesting conversation.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
A tight game here in Atlanta. Fournier against Prince, and the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. On Teams Omaha. And it's Prince penetrating. The 3 hits it from 3-point range. Prince has got 5 points so far.
There isn't any player in the league who's going to pass up that shot. There's nobody near him.
Omaha calls timeout.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, this is the dilemma as a coach. You wonder, do I need to call a timeout here? Do I need to settle these guys down? Should I let them play through it?
Here's Van Vliet.
Green light. Boom, baby.
Van Vliet's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
To the paint, Collins. And finished off by Collins.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
And the basket is good.
There you go, Fournier.
And that's now 7 points for Evan Fournier.
Oh, that's the goal every trip. Get the good look from close range.
The Hawks leading. Inside. And the dunk by Len.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Oh, almost had it.
I know he's not the #1 priority for the defense, but they still got to give him some attention, guys.
Prince kicks to Young. We got 1:18 left here in the second. And that one dropped. And it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Good on the bucket. 9 points for Evan Fournier.
But he's not going to back off when he's down. I mean, when he's got a chance to attack the basket.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Well, their goal was to limit their turnovers. They've wasted way too many possessions.
We can do this.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Omaha. Curry comes in for Fred Van Vliet.
Oh, we can do this.
Last thing for Omaha, it was a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte. Here's Harrison, guarded by Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw good from Harrison. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Omaha trails by 4. Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets. And then on Monday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for the matchup with the Celtics, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Herter by Mozgov uses the glass.
Why would you be behind the guy?
And the Hawks lead by 4.
Why would you be behind
the
guy?
Towering presence of Mozgov, most effective doing damage inside.
Offensive
that
rebound.
Wasn't very old. Yeah.
Whiteside,
I don't
good.
know what you're talking about.
Whiteside's got his first bucket of the night.
That would be because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting the signs like.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean, he's orchestrating the whole game.
And you see when they try to pass it up,
and a deep it'll be foul. far.
Sorry about that.
Atlanta leading by 4. Here's and the rejection by Curry. They push it up 4 on 3 from deep.
Coy,
Rebound Atlanta.
you was wide open, son.
Oh, he hits it. How about that shot? Incredible.
Oh, incredible buzzer beater there, guys.
And so we conclude the first half. The Hawks on top. They lead.
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith.
How
After
can it
2
happen?
quarters, Atlanta out in front. They have a nice 7-point lead. And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
And simple, Chief. They just got hot. Didn't matter what the defense was doing, Ernie. They were definitely able to rise above it. Even the...
That's all for now.
Back-to-back games of the opponents.
Welcome back, folks. Always so much activity going on here in the bustling metropolis of Atlanta, Georgia. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been quite a game for Alex Len.
Yeah, I mean, he really gave a boost in that first half. Shot way above his average.
Oh, this is like found money, completely unexpected, but it feels great when it happens.
Well, at a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Hawks. Over on the wing, it's Bazemore and Prince. Out there with Collins. It's Young in at one spot. McCollum, the quick look, no good that time.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on that board.
Shot opportunity. Lend it to Collins. And Young with the basket down the edges. Bazemore.
And the effortless shooting mode. Young's three-point jumper is just poetry in motion and has it on automatic.
Now that one from Van Vliet.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how defenses adjust.
Now, here is Young.
Get that out of here.
So far. Fires from deep. Again, Young missing.
He's trying to help him add to this lead, but he just can't find his touch.
No, it doesn't go. His 4th miss in 8 attempts. And so Bazemore will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Prince misses. Omaha trails by 9 and stolen by Prince. Stolen by McCollum. And now Omaha, fast break. Here's Van Vliet. Cranes the jumper to finish the break. Van Vliet's got 14 points for the game.
That's not a never want to repeat. Despite points, you got to get a shot down.
Here's Len. For the draws the foul. He'll time. They get on one.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Atlanta leading by 9. And Bazemore kicks to Prince. Back to Bazemore. And it goes down 2
Why
points.
ain't y'all
We've
jumping?
seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Omaha calls timeout.
Yeah, he makes some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about are the rotations. There's a lot of miscommunication out there.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. For 3, Fournier. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
8 points.
McCollum's got his 3rd assist on the night. Fournier's on 2 for 3 from deep. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his 5th foul.
And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
Yeah, one more.
Collins passes to Len. Prince outside. Bazemore against McCollum. 4 on the clock. Goes up the line. And again, it's Atlanta.
They ever miss?
Omaha trails by 10. From deep. And Omaha, another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And the Hawks with possession. Passes it to Collins. And the call will be against Justin Anderson. That is his first foul of the game. Collins kicks to Prince. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. McCollum, no good.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Here's Bazemore. Oh, and the jam by Bazemore.
He put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Get out from behind him.
Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5-7.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
McCollum from deep, 3-point land. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
Get on him, get on him, get on him.
Wide open. That one, no good. And it's Omaha taking it the other way.
He's still looking to get into a groove this quarter.
McCollum, no good.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Yeah, the scoring, I mean, it's not coming easy for him. You have to get into a little rhythm. But that's when you make the extra pass. Play the role of the facilitator.
Really?
Yeah, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Omaha trails by 10. Blakeney kicks to Fournier. Drains the 3-pointer. Fournier's got 18 points in the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk something over.
And the chance to draw up a great play. I mean, this is a chess match at work.
And now, Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
Right side. They got both the game.
And a new group getting ready here for Omaha. Harrison passes to Bazemore. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
They get it again, and Plumlee kicks to Connaughton. Outside off the mark.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep,
why can you jump that high now?
Last season, the league implemented rules for resting starters. Has that had any effect, in your opinion, so far?
I'm not a big fan of it. I think that this should be something that's held in the locker room, that if you're a player and you're hurt, or if you're tired, that you and your coach should be able to talk about it and definitely manage your body the way that a coach should. But I don't think that this should be something that's just out on the table that I can take a rest in. It's just never been in the game. This is a new precedent. But I do love what the commissioner is trying to do, is address the issue, because it was getting out of hand, resting players, especially on national televised games. If I'm a fan, I'm coming to watch my favorite player, and you're not playing there tonight, and I've saved up for these tickets for months, gotten good grades, done everything my dad has said to do, and he's taking me to the game, and you don't show up?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's a big play.
Sam.
Really?
Shot is off.
it's clear this just isn't his
Okay,
night. I mean,
Seb,
they're
I like
going to
you,
keep him on the floor. I think his best
gone.
role would be to be a decoy.
You got him,
Edmond passes to Harrison. Down low.
You ain't from me.
Off
the
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Go, baby.
That's why you see them flexing a little bit. They're feeling good
Tomahawk
about how
that
they've
shit.
dominated.
And no doubt they'd
Tomahawk
love to see
that
him
shit.
get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit go away quick. He does, Greg. Harrison kicks it to Bazemore. Mozgov against Plumlee. Mozgov finds Bazemore. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Wow, what a sensational quarter from him. And as long as they have this lead, I keep going to him again and again and again and again. Too tentative on the finish. Forget about the deep. Take it up strong.
The Hawks have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:10 left in the third. Here's Connaughton. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Dedmon from down on the low post. It goes. Dedmon's got 10 points in the game.
Welcome,
He
everyone.
not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
That's part of what makes him a great player. His effort level always stays high.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Some changes for Omaha. Whiteside's checked in for Miles Plumlee. Daniel Tice comes in Selden. And Norman Powell subbed in for Anderson. Stolen away. Whiteside, the back Connaughton. Back to Whiteside. Shoots over Mozgov. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Now that was a sensational feed. He hit him right on the move.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Terrific assist. Nice solid play all around.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
I mean, I don't know whether to say it's amazing or it's sad, but you're down double digits and still an uncontested layup. Where is the pride? Where's your heart?
Mozgov with the steal. Here's Bazemore, and the slam dunk by Bazemore.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And so it's Atlanta with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm list of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
Starting lineup
so
is
for
great.
Omaha right now, they've got Whiteside, and it's Powell in at the guard spot. This one for three. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 21.
No, get on your man.
That's to Dedmon. When it comes to playing the role of villain in the eyes of many NBA fans, you've got LeBron going to Miami, Durant, even OKC going to Golden State. C-Webb is having someone to root against. Good for the league. It seems to build some passion in sports for sure.
I mean, there can never be a hero without a villain, even if that villain is temporary for one season. So one of the great things about the NBA is that our offseason normally is just as exciting as the main season because of the trades and who's going where and the changing of allegiances, of alliances. I mean, so I definitely love all the movement. And, you know, the great thing is you're never going to agree with what any player does 100% the whole time. So I love seeing the changes in the league and having someone to root against. I think it's good for the fan soul to have somebody that you can honestly root against.
Okay, smack him in the ribs.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
John Collins, he's checked in for Mozgov. Here's Young. Sinks that one from the post.
Maybe not the most explosive.
That's what you're good at,
Young's jumper stretches defense, which gives him more room to get by his man. Maybe he was trying to show off or something right there.
I don't know, but one thing I do know is that he'll hear about that shot during the next time out.
Fires for three. Rebound Atlanta. Collins has got 7 rebounds in the game.
I love my team.
And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. Knocks it loose. Inside, Spellman misses in close.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first 2 quarters, though.
And now Omaha, fast break. Here's Whiteside.
Dang it,
foul on the shot.
He'll
shoot 2 at the free throw line.
If we make a comeback,
and the upcoming schedule for Omaha. On Thursday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando.
And for that matchup with the Mavericks, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
The Hawks,
oh my God, they actually missed.
Oh, defensively, they could have done better. That's an open look he'd like to have back.
Get it back. McCollum and the rebound.
They actually
pick
missed?
up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
It's all clicking for him right now. I mean, they got to body him up better than that.
I can't believe they actually missed.
Timeout. You know, the NBA has cracked down on flopping. It's still part of the game, but C-Web, would you agree that progress has been made in that area?
Yeah, I think so, and I'd like to blame European players for bringing that over along with soccer. Soccer with the flopping and that, and we've kind of taken away. And I know a little bit about flopping. We had some floppers on my Sacramento team, and so flopping is frustrating. You don't want to see that. You want to see guys earn it. This isn't, again, soccer or football. And so
that's the PK that
did a good job, whether it was trying to find guys early or just embarrass you and say, hey, you're shacking the fool. Get up right now. No one touched you. Why did you flop or act like you were hit and move 10 feet back on the side? I hate flopping. But then again, you must embellish. You must be a good actor. You've got to put the referees in a tough position to make a good call. How do you find that balance? But I think the NBA has done a good job of making sure that it isn't encouraged and isn't rewarded.
Got a piece of it and stolen by Fournier. Unloads.
Boom, baby.
With the bucket. Van Vliet's got 10 points here in the second half.
Look at this. I like this team basketball. Keeping the ball moving until they find the right shot.
Herter. And they finish off with a wedge.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. And the ball travels out of bounds. Was last touched by Whiteside.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Feeds to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
That's just too easy. I mean, you can't let him post you like that.
Well, yeah, you want to try to deny and take something away, but you can also see he's smart about his position.
Herter is guarded by McCollum. It's Prince on the wing. In Atlanta again with the bucket. Pro basketball is one of the few sports where awards are league-wide, C-Web, and not divided by conference. But the NBA should consider giving out separate awards, you know, for the East and the West.
You know, Kev, I don't know about Eastern and Western Conference, but I do believe that there should be an offensive I do there should be a difference between MVP and maybe the best player in the league, because how do we define some of these things? So I do think we can tinker with some of the awards, but East and West, I'm not really sure with. I think it should always be about the best out of the total number of teams and conferences.
Good perspective.
His three-point game isn't there for him today, but don't sleep on him. At any moment, he could get his touch back.
And they're living beyond the arc here, really the entire fourth quarter.
And you have to like this. Why? Because it's helping them space the floor, which can create other opportunities.
Mozgov, he's checked in for the
And all
Hawks.
chances on their
Carter
day.
comes in for Torian Prince. Some changes for Omaha. And Young kicks to Collins. Back to Young. Mozgov passes to Collins.
Oh, geez.
And finished off by Collins.
Chances on their day.
Put a little extra.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
A-3.
And so
Can't even make
Young
it.
will bring it up for the Hawks. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul.
Don't worry, he's going to be
Second
gone.
foul of the game. And Omaha going with a whole new group out there. To the left
Damn,
wing.
I said elbow in the face.
Here's Collins. Atlanta again, missing. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it, the fast break chance. The quick look, no good that time.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
No, I mean, there had to be a better option that time down the court. That's just a missed opportunity.
Young's shot is off. Here's Omaha now. From deep three-point range, McCollum no good.
Nobody around you, McCollum.
And here's Bazemore. He gets Collins to Bazemore. The pass to Len. Wants to get it to Collins and does. And finished off by Collins.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Atlanta.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
Yeah, I'm going to foul you.
Hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Mozgov, he's checked in for Len. Carter comes in for Torian Prince. And it's Harrison in for Young. And the foul on
What
Wayne
it is,
Selden.
smack him in the fucking
That's his
face.
foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The first
Yes,
one
he did.
falls.
John Collins.
He doesn't get the second
Give me
one.
that.
Here's Omaha now. Here's Blakeney. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Harrison.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
That's his second personal foul.
This how Golden State fell against the
The
Raptors.
first one falls.
Shaquille Harrison.
Good on both. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wasted no time on that one.
That's a good way to boost his three-point percentage. Take advantage of some soft defense.
Kicks it to Carter. And the foul on Wayne
Even
Selden.
old man Carter. Yo.
So that will be his second
This is
foul
how
of the game. We're in the
Golden
bonus.
State felt
And
against
we'll
the
go to the
Raptors.
line to shoot 2. That one is off.
Yeah, Carter, just a freak of nature. One of the best
Tell Drake,
dunkers
get
the
out of
game
here.
has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they established a physical edge in this game, and this led to a big edge on the scoreboard, too.
Here's Harrison. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control of.
What's that center? No. Not center, power forward. Really? I ain't getting Law back. He's ass. Had him on our team, we got rid of real quick. Nope. 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 Okay. We got zero chemistry. I don't know why you want so damn much. Rose Nuke. Oh, no. Yeah. Alright, this will be our last game. And then I'm off bed. Wait a minute. Why do we have Law back on the team? Did I really not pay attention that much? Powerful. You ain't getting a pig. Asking for a pig. Excuse me. Fine. There. Okay.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
I guess I could.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see Omaha going up against the Nets. Looking at the Nets, it's been a rough start to the season. On one hand, the mishaps generated valuable learning opportunities. On the other hand, you can't fall so far behind in the standings that the year's over before it's begun. You know who I'm looking forward to watching tonight?
I would not know.
How about C.J. McCollum?
Okay.
Low-rated high school recruit.
Mm-hmm.
We are in Brooklyn, the home of the Nets, for an interconference matchup right here, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And of for C.J. McCollum. It's only his second game with the new team. The coaching staff has been working heavily.
Hang on. Okay, back to the cultural.
Them to bring him on board, help him provide that impact they're hoping for.
Well, we're about to see what the buzz around the league is all about here. Is it going to be just hype or will it be reality? We will find out here soon enough, along with the fans in this arena and the people watching at home.
And a look at the starters for Omaha. Whiteside is out there with Beasley. Then it's Young. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. And it's Russell. Last outing for Omaha. It was a loss to the Hawks. Here's McCollum. And it's off the back rim. No good. And the Nets with possession. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Dinwiddie. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Beasley. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Here's Carroll. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Carroll's got the opening basket of the game for Brooklyn.
He is a legit catch-and-shoot option. Damari Carroll comfortable rising up as soon as he gets it.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
That certainly was a deep one. I mean, maybe move in a little bit next time. There's no such thing as a 4-point line.
Here's Van Vliet. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Van Vliet's got his first 3 points of the game. And here's Lynn. Russell kicks to Doug. Pass to Dinwiddie. Softly drops in the corner.
Just losing, man. Just
props
losing.
to Dinwiddie there. I mean,
Spencer,
the closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he is.
Here's Van Vliet. And Omaha, another 3.
What about you,
Against length. He does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, he's so creative with the ball and his ability to shake free from bigger guys to knock down those triples. Boy, that's a thing of beauty there.
And the Nets with possession here. Omaha knocking down that triple moments ago.
Get out of here.
Allen shot is off. Here's Omaha now. McCollum kicks to Van Vliet. Passes to Beasley. Over Dudley. And it's Beasley. That time in the assist by Whiteside. Beasley's got his first 2 points of the night. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
You got Xbox?
Pulls it up. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Man, what a nice read, boy. Exquisite. Perfect timing by D'Angelo off the pick and roll.
Yeah, baby.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against the Mavericks. Right wing. Here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded by McCollum and stolen by Whiteside.
Still got the...
Here's Van Vliet. Gets the jumper in space. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
Shots are just flowing him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Dinwiddie kicks to Russell. And the pass to Dudley. From outside, off the mark. Omaha leading by 5. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Young. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
We get up.
Those are back crushers. I mean, they really crack your back when you give teams second shots like that.
Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Carroll. And it's Russell in the corner. Shot clock at 6. They need this. He takes it up and lays it in. Russell's got his third basket of the night. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Omaha. It's a 5-point game. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And here are the Nets. Now Dinwiddie passes to Russell. That shot, no good. And it's Omaha taking it the other way.
Any damn
and
thing.
Here's McCollum for three. Brooklyn with the rebound. Allen's got his fifth rebound in this one. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. He told me this is a fun night trying to slow down a team that's so smart and opportunistic. He said, look, we've scouted them, but this is the first time we've actually seen them this season. So it will be interesting to see if we can disrupt their offense and slow them down just a little bit. Back to you, Kevin.
Great job, David. So they know how dangerous this team can be if they get on a roll.
And that means contesting every single shot. It's going to take a lot of effort on D, but they can't give up those easy baskets.
Without question, you're right on top of it, Greg, because if you do allow this team to get rolling and get into a groove, you can forget about slowing them down.
Eat it up, boys. Eat it up.
Ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Nets trail by 5. Here's Dinwiddie. To the paint.
That was my bad.
Good, and this goes to Russell. Dinwiddie's got 6 points.
Bit of an oversized playmaking guard allows Russell to see over and around defenders. Great look there.
Here's McCollum. And it's Omaha with another.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
McCollum's in 2 of 4 from the field.
No.
Dish to Allen. Here's Russell. Here's Davis. It's deflected. Davis. It's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass.
That was nasty.
That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
So timeout called here, the first for Omaha.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustment.
Always. And having a good coach is critically important. I mean, you need somebody to count on to make the right adjustment.
Caruch is checked in for the Nets. And Omaha also making a change. Powell's checked in. And again, no good by Omaha. Nets trail by 3. Harris kicks to Davis. Russell passes to Allen. A good-looking shot from the wing. Allen's got his first points of the game.
And that is textbook perfect bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
Here's Wood. It's not going to go for him. Davis with some nice D. Pass to Caruch. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Vitally. You're toast. They learned that lesson there.
Now Harris following the miss by Evan Fournier from deep. And that one is good.
Even the
Caruch just got his second bucket of the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Wood. Allen Watt. And he gets it back. Yep, it counts. 52 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Passes it to Caruch. Back to Russell. Out to the right wing. Caruch passes to Allen. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, go ahead and just hammer it home. Why don't you?
He might not be the athlete that some of the other big men are in this league. My goodness, he still knows how to finish.
Well, he doesn't count on elevation or hang time, that's for sure, but he can still get it in the basket.
Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just ball movement.
To the middle. Here's Caruch. And he uses the glass on the layup. Caruch has got 8 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And so it's Brooklyn heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best productions. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
On the opponent's side, man, if that would have went in, that would have been 3 games.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And guys, what's down 2 from the Nets in this one?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Yeah, outworking them right now, plain and simple. I mean, they've been terrific in the open floor.
So for Omaha right now, Fournier out Farrell. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Wood in at the 4 spot.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And the basket by Napier.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Karuch. He's got 10. Baseline J on the way. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Powell.
This is exactly what you want Farrell to do. I mean, when there's somebody open, he's got to find them.
Napier kicks to Harris. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Harris has got the lead up to 11 now for Brooklyn. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Harris with the ball for the net. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
Man.
That one good for 2.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Omaha calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. With some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The Nets making a switch here. Edwards checked in. And stolen by Fournier. And now Omaha, fast break. From deep three-point range. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul.
Why? Not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basket.
Damari Carroll's checked in for Karuch. To the paint. Outside for Davis. Now here's Napier. He's guarded closely. 6 to shoot. Anderson against Harris. And the Nets miss again. Omaha trails by 13. Anderson finds Fournier. Omaha moving the ball around. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Napier. And the Nets miss again. From deep. And again, no good by Omaha.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck with deep here. It's just not his night.
Davis with the bucket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Fournier. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal.
Don't foul. Just push him out of
And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. Dinwiddie's checked in for Harris.
Okay.
The pass to Napier. Back to Carroll. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. Napier's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Such an impressive all-around player. Carroll is good at scoring in the painted area as well.
Omaha calls timeout.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Anderson passes to Van Vliet. Back to Anderson. Anderson slams it in.
Boy, nice to see Anderson finishing with power. A lot of strength there leaves no room for error with those throwdowns.
Napier kicks to Carroll. Back to Napier. No good that time. And it's Omaha taking it the other way. Anderson wide open. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Nets leading by 13. Napier with it. Here's Dinwiddie. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Young.
You would call an explosive first step, but Young drives like he means it.
Boy.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 6. Floats one. Trying to get open is Davis. They get the rebound. He kicks it to Carroll. Tries it again. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Carroll's got 6. Omaha trails by 13. Fournier dishes to Anderson. 2 on none. No one back to steps. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets. The other team in scramble mode.
Here's Van Vliet. He's got 8. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Ed Davis.
Justin Anderson brings tremendous athleticism. I love that. He's an excellent perimeter defender who just needs to keep improving on offense.
Some changes for Omaha. Beasley comes in for Fred Van Vliet. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Evan Fournier. Dinwiddie kicks to Carroll. Down low. Here's Napier over Anderson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent. And that could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Yogi Ferrell's checked in for Omaha.
And, you know, if you're the defense, you got to know Ferrell is comfortable from deep. He's a dangerous shooter.
That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. He has 5.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
Net leading by 10. Dinwiddie passes to Napier. Dishes it to Dinwiddie. Back to Napier. Davis kicks to Carroll. 2 minutes. Off target from outside. And Whiteside's got the ball here for Omaha. Pass to Beasley. Here's Ferrell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle. 2 shots coming up.
Boy, impressive quickness there for Ferrell. And he's a smart player, too. Keeping pace with him. Watch out.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Daniel Tice is checked in for Omaha. Norman Powell comes in for Nick Young.
Hey.
Well, I tell you what, like how cool and collected he was getting the job done at the line in this one.
And the basket by Caruch.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
A 3 from McCollum. Ferrell for 3. Pulls it from outside. Ferrell's got 10.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Dinwiddie passes to Allen. Second chance shot, and that one drops. And the Nets lead by 9.
And they've been working hard on the offensive glass here in the second, and it's paying dividends. They're getting a lot of second chance points.
McCollum, no good.
What they want, a good look from the mid-range game? Hey, but unfortunately, they came up empty.
Pass to Dinwiddie. The tray. It's rebounded by Tice.
He's been terrible. Absolutely awful. I mean, can't get it going. His shot isn't there right now. You got to help him some other ways.
Powell, that's good.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got deep thinking. Jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Dinwiddie. Kick Russell. A 3 ball.
That's it. Oh, my God.
It's rebounded by Tice. Here's Omaha now. They're on a 14-6 run.
Green-light.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And now it's just a 4-point Nets lead.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
Here's Dinwiddie. 8 points for him. 5 to shoot. Here's Russell with the 3. That shot off the mark. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters.
For a second there, I thought we were going to.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Again.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports. It was a fast pace for Brooklyn at the outset. Their lead at one point was up 7, and they had some real nice momentum going. They came on extremely strong as the quarter was winding down, nailing all 6 of their last field goal attempts to close out the first.
Oh,
and that should do it.
11 rebounds.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even fun. And here is Omaha now, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Jamari Carroll is out there with Jared Dudley. Then it's Russell. Then there's Allen. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. Dudley, that one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dudley's got his team on the board first here in the second half.
Oh my God.
They grabbed their own miss. It's good, and the Brooklyn is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Beasley.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
So it's Brooklyn now. Outside, Russell. Kicks it to Carroll. For 3. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Young's shot is off.
They're in a hurry. I think, Kevin, they're rushing things a little bit to begin the half. Nothing pretty about this 1-for-4 start.
Carroll dishes to Dinwiddie. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Calm, cool, collected amongst the big trees inside. Dinwiddie continues to impress from the painted area.
Whiteside, the pass to Van Vliet. Bang on the trifecta.
There we go.
Van Vliet's got 11 points.
The defense far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Here's Russell. Drops in the layup for 2. 3 points for him.
Stay in the middle,
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from McCollum.
And getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Carroll. He has 6 over Whiteside. Allen kicks to Carroll. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And Whiteside's got the ball here for Omaha. From deep 3-point range, kept alive with a tie. And 2 points on the layup. Whiteside's got it all tied up now for Omaha.
And the presence of Whiteside in paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Near the 3-point line, it's McCollum. He brings the quick shot. And Omaha leads by 2.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individualness.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Not surprising. Obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Can't blame him. I mean, the effort hasn't been there. Just has not been there. Hopefully, he can get the fire lit.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Davis is checked in for Allen. Harris comes in for Jared Dudley.
I don't know where my son
And it's here in for D'Angelo Russell.
You know, sometimes you forget about Dinwiddie's versatility. I mean, when he's feeling good, he's capable of scoring from any place.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Ed Davis. For Omaha, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
You know, guys, you got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 12. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on C.J. McCollum. The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Well, I really like this kid in college at Colorado. An effective player is Spencer Dinwiddie. He really does it all. Scores, rebounds, passes, defends. Good all-around player. He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 pointers in each half now.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. Harris. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. And here's McCollum for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 13 with that last one. To the inside. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 16.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
The Nets with the lead. To the middle, Carroll. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Hey, the unselfishness there by Dinwiddie, you love it. It's all about doing what's best for the team.
But they get it back. It's a beat. Fournier gets a wide open look. Good on the triple. Fournier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Dinwiddie. 16 points for him. Here's the floater. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Dinwiddie's so good at figuring out ways to get the defense to foul him. You just can't be careless defensively when you're guarding Dinwiddie.
The Nets may switch here. Kuruc is checked in.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 17. Offensive rebound. Side. Here's Davis. He can't get it to go.
And he thought he had a clear path to the, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
It's good from long range.
And how about the consistency from range tonight? Really impressive.
Yeah, you know what? The defense can't keep giving him these looks. I mean, he looks really comfortable shooting from these spots on the floor.
And here is Harris, following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. Here's Dinwiddie, just 5 to shoot. Shoots. Offensive rebound, Davis. The shot comes out. Omaha leading by 4. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop. Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Kuruc. He's got 12. He dishes it to Dinwiddie. Now the pass to Napier.
I know I'm new.
And they get it. Omaha with the rebound.
Oh, just everything right about that crossover. Just didn't have anything left there for the finish.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting armed and denying shooters.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Omaha.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of backs they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Allen's checked in for Brooklyn. Then for Omaha, Daniel Tice is checked in for Whiteside. Norman Powell comes in for C.J. McCollum. And Farrell subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Now here is Harris. Over Fournier. And the Nets miss again.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to him the tide here.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those days. Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. Sometimes it's just not working for you.
And here's Napier following Evan Fournier's three. Napier kicks to Harris. 23 seconds left in the third. Misses off the left iron. From deep. The shot by Powell, no good. Here's Karuch trying to end the drought. Off
Outstanding D. Fournier using every inch of his reach to bother shooters.
C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Omaha. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. Right back after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for Omaha right now, Farrell is out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Beasley. Then there's Nick Young. And it's Tice in at the center position. Now, here is Russell. Allen's shot is off. Jacks up a three. And it's Nick Young with the feed. Young's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Omaha. Harris finds Allen. Harris inside. By Powell. That's good from Harris on the assist by Allen.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Powell for three beyond the arc and then some. And Omaha leads by 16.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Karuch for by Beasley. And it's Karuch missing. Powell for three. And Omaha.
Oh, my God.
Pow.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Karuch.
Every time he started shining, boy.
He feeds it to Harris. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed
He ain't
assist.
getting the foul, boy.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Powell for three. Brooklyn with the rebound.
I was about to say.
Allen's got rebound number 13 with that last one. On the wing, Harris. Guarded by Powell. Harris dishes to Allen. And out of bounds as Omaha gains possession. Jamari Carroll's checked in for Karuch. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Carroll kicks to Tice. Here's Powell. And again, no good by Omaha.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Now here's Dudley.
Stay on the paint.
Nobody near Allen. They get the rebound. Pass to Dudley. Outside, Russell.
Stay on the paint.
And another shot. And it's good on the layup.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside. Hey, Kevin, no idea what happened there, quite honestly. I mean, it seemed like he just mistimed that pass.
C.J. McCollum is checked in for Omaha. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break, and he tried to pep them up. He said, look, nobody said this was going to be a cakewalk. We knew they weren't going to back down or go away. So if we want this game, we've got to take it from them. A lot of fire from Coach during that speech, Kevin.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Three-pointer. Allen with the rebound. Nets trail by 13. Harris outside. And a little over 3.5 minutes in books so far here in the fourth. He kicks to Russell. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Defensively,
11-point lead.
He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
As well he should, Greg. I mean, he always is looking to score the ball, even more so when he's hot. I like the mindset.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other.
Now, here is Russell. And here's Harris from the arc. It's rebounded by Farrell. 3-on-3. And McCollum puts up a deep three. And he's good on the three ball. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Bradley with it. Guarded now by Michael Beasley. And now Omaha. Fast break.
Boom, baby.
McCollum the bucket on the assist by Beasley. Beasley's got 3 assists tonight.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Al Russell following the three-point attempt by him.
No matter what sport, no matter how big of a lead.
Russell left side. To end the run, and he sinks the layup.
No matter how big the lead is,
inside is Russell. Nice job, D. Russ.
Omaha calls timeout. Chance now to recognize our player of the game, C.J. McCollum.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He'd finally had enough of their losing streak, and it's going to take something special to regain some kind of momentum, and his effort has been very special tonight. The first free throw is good. Beasley hits them both.
Woo!
Now, here is Russell. Over to the wing. Allen, right side. Here's Dinwiddie. He is guarded by McCollum. Shoots from 14 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Omaha leading by 19. Fires the three, and the three ball is good. McCollum's got 11 points in the quarter.
And they're just living beyond the arc here, really the entire fourth quarter.
And, you know, this is the time to do it. Sinking triple after triple. And it ends up becoming contagious.
Allen's shot is off. And Whiteside's got the ball here for Omaha. And the 22 point is the most they've led.
Oh, my God.
Oh, fellas,
Michael
that
Beasley.
was vicious two-hand Monchland.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because
agency,
I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Dinwiddie passes to Allen. Kicks it to Russell. Clark, if you were a general manager, and I think you'd make an outstanding one, during the pre-draft process in particular, a player has declined to work out for you. Would you still consider drafting?
Yeah, I would consider Consider again, there'll be some extenuating circumstances. Why has he declined? What have we seen? Obviously, I'm hopeful that my scouting staff has taken a look at him, and I've seen the kid up close and in person and done my due diligence, so I've got a comfort level with who he is and what he can become. But I don't think the declining of a workout is enough reason to just dismiss a prospect that you like.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go on record as a gaudy win for Omaha.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental. Because anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a two-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for C.J. McCollum.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And they can just let the run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
A three-pointer off the mark. Russell looking it over. And so it's Omaha winning this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home.
$39 for CJ, 11 for Van Fleet, 10 for Yogi Phil, 10 for Norman Powell, and 9 for Evan Fournier, and 8 for Michael Beasley, 7 for Nick Young. Heck, yes. I apologize for the language. Whenever I get heated, I can't control my mouth. So for that, I apologize. I think next time I might not stream on Facebook as well, because I don't know how that's gonna look, like, the outcome of it in the video. After that, we still don't have chemistry. Okay. Day to day. No. Y'all are dumb. Yeah, y'all are dumb. Excuse me. No. No. Well, I know he's on him. No. Christian Woods. They want to send him all of their freaking goals, apparently. Wait, how'd they get teeth? No. Wizards. Really? Yo, I might do this. Youngle, another center, come in. Nah, I know what we need to do. He's gonna go. I don't think he'll be able to develop like we need it, want him to. Should we just do a straight up trade like center? Ooh. Get a pick out of that one. Second round from this year's draft. That one. Two picks. Okay, now. Rose mentors. Train. Yes, training. Tony Badley. Wind protection. Yes. Okay. Patrick McCall. Cal. Melvin. Sorry. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Luminous. Difficult. Okay, so yes. Yes. Bottom. Yes. Okay. Christian Wood. on blue. Yes, this is what we need to do. Yo, no. Yay. Shooty Powell. Powell, let's do Fred. Yes. Also, King. Tactical. Lob City finish one. Alright. In the next one, we will be going up against Orlando Magic. Check free agency. Ellen Brooks. Negotiate. Okay. Okay. In the next one, we will be going up against Orlando Magic. If you enjoyed the stream, please kick the hell out of that like button. Kick the hell out of that subscribe button. And it will let me know if you want more videos. And on Twitch, please follow. I appreciate it. Share the video with your friends, with your family. Until then, I will see you on the next one. And I hope y'all have a good one. Peace.